is now a Category 1 hurricane and expected to get up to Cat 4 as it moves across the Gulf toward the west coast of Florida. This is the new cone from the 5 o'clock advisory, and southwest Florida is right in the center. Fort Myers Beach has just ordered a mandatory evacuation. They want everyone off the island by tomorrow at 3 p.m. And Lee County commissioners are going to address possible evacuations in other parts of the county tomorrow at noon. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter Bush.
And I'm Kelly Burns, along with meteorologist Allison Ray and Rob Duns. Let's start right now with that advisory on Hurricane Milton.
Right, so this is a powerful storm that's only going to gain strength and size. And that's going to be important as we watch the storm surge forecast come Wednesday as this storm continues to get bigger and bigger. For now, it's a small storm in size. It's very intense, it's very compact, but going through the next few days, as it gets more intense, as it gets to a major hurricane, it's going to get a little bit bigger, and that's going to change things up greatly for who is impacted specifically when it comes to storm surge. It is going to be smaller than relative to a storm like Helene, but it's still going to have impacts far and beyond where it makes landfall. So don't get so hung up on the track, because people will say, oh, the models are going north, going south. Landfall is an important thing to watch for, but there are going to be storm surge impacts and rainfall impacts well beyond where it actually makes landfall, as we know how these storms kind of form. Right now, with the latest information that we have, moving off to the east at 7 miles per hour. That easterly motion is going to be key, because if it continues to track to the east, it's kind of getting pushed to the east with the front right now. If it has some land interaction with the Yucatan, that could help disrupt it a little bit, but then it's going to pick up its forward speed as it approaches Florida. So we are at 85 mile per hour winds. The pressure continues to drop. As that pressure continues to drop, we'll expect that storm to intensify. Why we've seen the storm intensify so much just within today, because it is still small. Imagine just yourself trying to spin. It's easier for yourself to spin and get going than saying grab hands with a couple of friends and all start to spin. It's going to take yourself a little bit longer to get that momentum going. A single person can do it a little bit faster. So we're seeing that intensity go up pretty quickly, and with that is reflected in the forecast cone. Now, this is new with the 5 o'clock advisory, and a lot of models are suggesting Cat 4 and maybe even underdoing it a little bit as we get into early Tuesday morning. Then watch how fast this moves. It's kind of meandering for the next day or so. Then come Tuesday into Wednesday, it zooms closer to Florida. So we're not going to really have an exact idea of where this is making landfall till potentially Tuesday morning. That doesn't give us a lot of time to prepare. So prepare now. I know everyone is, and I thank you for it, but the entire peninsula, especially here in Southwest Florida, with how prone we are to storm surge, needs to prepare now. Now, we are seeing the storm already expand in size. We're at about 130 miles with those tropical storm force winds. To compare, Helene was already about 400 at this time, so it's much smaller, but it will grow, and as it grows, our storm surge impact is going to change. Here's kind of the latest nuts and bolts, and then I'm going to show you a few computer models and what we're seeing as of late with the current trends. Right now, the track guidance, it's going north, it's going south. Some models, the regional tropical models, are trying to push it a little bit farther to the south. Some of the global models are pushing it farther to the north. Until we get to Tuesday, you're going to see them go back and forth. But like I said, we're going to be impacted regardless. Absolutely. There's no way getting away from impacts here with Milton. So don't get hung up on that back and forth. We'll kind of watch how the cone progresses. You'll see only subtle changes because we expect those guidance to go back and forth. As that storm increases in forward speed, I can't stress this enough, we might not know that exact landfall location until maybe a day before, maybe even later than that. So there's not going to be a lot of time to prepare for how fast the system will move. It's going 5-7 miles per hour right now. It's going to pick up 15-18 miles per hour within those last 24 hours before landfall. Now, we are going to see that storm weaken just a bit, but when we say weaken, that word can be misleading. We're talking going from a Category 4 maybe to a lower Category 4 or a strong Category 3. This storm is still going to be a monster and very impactful. So we are going to see a little bit of a different trend when we get closer to landfall. You need to make arrangements now. Specifically, if you live near water, if you are on a barrier island, they've made those evacuations, the mandatory evacuation for Fort Myers Beach. Hey, Charlotte County, Barrier Islands, if you are living on those islands, even Pine Islands, so Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel, Captiva, you don't want to be there. Come Tuesday, Wednesday, make some preparations to be on the mainland. You don't have to find a hotel in Orlando. Find a friend on the mainland and get there to be safe. The water, even if it's 6 inches high, no one can drive to help you if needed. You will be stuck on that island for an extended period of time. Now, I want to show you some computer models, and keep in mind, these are going to change. You don't want to take these literally just yet. I want to give you an idea how things could change come Wednesday. We're still expecting a landfall sometime Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, but the location is going to be key for who has the strongest winds, how high that storm surge is. And by the way, we have not received a storm surge forecast from the National Hurricane Center for a reason. We'll probably get one maybe late tonight, more so tomorrow morning, because if this tracks farther to the north or to the south, that changes these numbers so great that it doesn't give anyone any solid information to spit out some numbers now that would change so drastically. They want to give more of a solid forecast that they feel confident than when we have more of an information of where this is going to make landfall. So our local in-house model has this making landfall close to Charlotte County through the Cape Hayes come Wednesday morning. Is that a possibility? Yes. Is it definitely going to happen? We can't say that. I want to look at the trends here that we're seeing this kind of northerly waft between the Big Bend and even down through other parts of Southwest Florida. This would be Wednesday morning. That's a little bit faster than a lot of the other computer models. Some of them have it kind of waiting until the afternoon or into the evening as it's making that long easterly track closer to the Yucatan, kind of making more of a turn, a slow turn, instead of coming directly at us. This is the GFS model north of Tampa, a little bit later on, well to the north of us. Keep in mind, yeah, we'll steer clear of maybe the highest wind impacts with this. This still creates a high storm surge forecast. This happened when Ian came on through. I said, hey, even if this storm was going to make landfall in Tampa, we're still looking at a storm surge forecast for the entire West Coast. And it probably even got shut off because we made landfall farther to the south. This is the European, a little bit farther to the south, but still farther to the north with onshore winds.